Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total effort. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And, Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Snagged in the middle. It's Buck. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Got it in the middle. It's Dawson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Throwing right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Handoff to the single running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying play action. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fakes to grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Got it in the middle. It's Buck. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The give. Gets it past the marker. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the right side. Finds some room. Lead for the wire. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab down the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And now on, wait, it's not fourth down. It's third down, and the field goal unit's out there. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. the tackle. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Poe. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Going to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better 2nd half than he did 1st.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got the back in the middle. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. RPO complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Quick release on the RPO.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Powers through the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Buck. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Marches ahead. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. From the gun, wants to pass. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Quick strike complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He makes the catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Can't get him to the ground.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.